You may not believe. You may think it's not real.
Is anybody there?
What could be haunting this place?
Do spirits really exist? Use your voice and communicate to us.
I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean,
Uncover the truth.
on the Ghost Dimension channel.
I'm just sitting here jamming with Phoenix and Mango. I'm listening to a little bit of Al Green. Woo! Life with you. So yay! Guess what, guys? It is again another Tuesday. Can you believe it? We're in, I believe, the third week of June already, with the July 4th here in the U.S. just kind of coming around the corner. So we're really excited about that over here. Although I will tell you, over the weekend, we actually got up to 80 degrees. I'm fine because I'm on the lake. I live off the lake. And then over the weekend, we had a super bad storm. And I did post about how dark the clouds were. They were literally black. And south of me, 20 minutes, actually had a tornado. So it's been kind of crazy. And then I get up today and we're at 58 degrees. So I'm not really sure this is June over here, but it's 58 degrees Fahrenheit here. So it's a little chilly. I won't lie. So then let me tell you what I did, and I'll get you all guys. Hi, Jessica. I see you. Let's see who else is here up top here. Hi, John. How are you? Hi, Russell. How are you? Yeah, sure. I'll get you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Russell. Yeah, I'll get to you guys in a minute. Hi, Lito. I'm going to tell you a little bit what happened over the past couple days. And I was just talking to Holly before I came on today to do reads. And don't worry, guys. I'll get it to you. I'll probably wind up being here about till 4 o'clock easy usually. But anyway, I've had visitors in the house, and it's really always I've got spirit in my house, so it's really not a big deal, but it's been really a lot of activity. And last night they started some shenanigans, and I told them to get out, and I didn't want to be bothered, and they actually had me up till a little bit after 3 a.m. in the morning here. And I finally did get them out and to leave me alone. So I got up this morning and I went to smudge like I do all the time. I smudged the deck, right? I put it out there before I use it. And I thought, you know what? Today I need to do the entire house. Okay, and my house isn't huge, but I started in the front room, the lake side of the house, which you could see a window that way over there behind me. And yeah, I didn't put a whole lot of sage and tobacco and lavender in it, but man, when I lit it, it went up like a bonfire. And I've got a giant grandmother's shell. I'll bring it on tomorrow with Holly and I'll show you guys. And I was like, holy crow, right? So I started, and the smoke was just billowing, and I was walking through the house. And as I walked around the front room and came into the kitchen, things started popping and making noises in my walls. There was literally bangings on my wall. And I came down the hallway out that hallway to that side door, had that door open, pushed stuff out, came back into that hallway, went around very carefully in my room because the smoke bothers the birds. So I had to be very, very careful with it. And then I came back out, went in through the bathroom and back to the laundry room. And the entire time, it was like, what it was like showing in my head was like everybody was running, right? Everything was running. And it's not that they're bad. I don't have anything bad in the house. It's just they were overwhelming. So this is just a note to you guys. If you're living in a place or you're at a place and you feel that feeling that there's a lot of spirit around you, it's not always negative, okay? But you still can get overwhelmed by it. So anyway, I cleaned it all out, then cleansed myself, and now I'm full of energy, and yay, the house is kind of sane again. So with that said, make sure you guys ground, and like I said, I smudge, not daily anymore, but I do smudge before my shows, and I smudge during the week at some time, and over the weekends I definitely do, or if I have company here at the house, I do. So wow, it was this crazy. So all of you that are feeling the crazy, and Holly and I were just talking about, it's like they're everywhere. I was talking to Lizzie Starr over the weekend, and she said the same. It's like what we call the public calls the veil. I don't like I said, I don't like labels, but whatever it is between us and the spirit lands, they are able to come in and out in a major way now. So yeah, that's been fun. Okay, Jessica, you're welcome, John. Let me start with Jessica. Okay, Jessica, I hope you're doing well today. Sorry about that, guys. It was just kind of like really super crazy. And like I said, cleansing, I didn't intend on it to be that big of a deal, but now I'm full of energy. So this should be interesting today. Oh, plus they made me cleanse all my crystals and stones, and I had to reset them up all here on the desk and remove some and move some in the house. So yeah, different energy today. All right, Jessica, we got number 7. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, talking about energy, here you go. Today your card is the Grandmother Moon. Okay, now tonight I probably won't be able to see where I'm at, Grandmother Moon, but Grandmother Moon is, it charges us up. It charges crystals and stones. It'll charge us up if we allow ourselves to take in that energy. But for you today, it's very gentle. And it's kind of focusing on more of a healing energy for you today. So I'm not sure what's going on with you today or this week, but what I'm being told to tell you is just don't push yourself to that limit. Allow yourself to do stuff, but don't overstep. Don't go past what your energy level is giving to you, because you have to take care of you. Some of it, from what they're showing me, is you're expelling so much energy here and there to everybody else, and you're leaving yourself out, and you're actually not even really realizing how much you're leaving yourself out. Now, this will cause you to kind of feel underwhelmed, okay, and kind of lethargic. And it's like after a day, you go to work or you're at your house with your family and everything's routine, right? It's like a cycle, and we just keep repeating it. And a lot of times you can get to a point where we walk through our days and we don't really think about what we're doing. It's just that same routine over and over. And they want you to realize that you need to recharge. Now, this is always, a great thing to do. I love standing out in moon energy. I literally have crystals up all over. So not only are they getting grandfather sun, they're also getting that beautiful, gentle grandmother moon energy. And right now I feel that's what's coming in. It's very healing, very gentle. And this is what you need. So take a little bit of time for yourself, if you can carve that out, 10, 15 minutes, and just sit and see what it'll take to kind of feed your soul again, feed your purpose again. Go outside. Well, I don't know. If you had a coat on, I guess it wouldn't be too bad here. Step outside and sit in a chair or sit on the stoop or whatever. Have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or whatever it is that you have, and just kind of take that in as that moment for you. And yeah, they're also saying like recharge yourself, like literally step outside when the moon's up and just ask her to bless you with those energies. They control so much of us, and the planets and the moons and the sun, all that stuff actually does affect us as humans. So this is about giving you this energy that you need. It's kind of a healing, gentle energy so that you can recharge. And it's nighttime. So, that makes sense too, right? Because nighttime, most of us sleep if we're not working or have a midnight job. But it's about just taking care of yourself and recharging up. Okay. And you have to trust it. You have to open to that, but it's a very gentle healing energy. So hopefully you'll try it. And they're saying, yep, she's there. You can do this every night. You can do it every week, however you do, but you need to literally make sure you step out for yourself. What are you doing over there? I hear you. What are you doing? He's a little something today. He's a little something, something. All right, so I hope that's okay for you and it resonates with you, Jess, and I appreciate you being here, okay? Thank you. You're very welcome, John. Hi. Okay, so Russell White, I'm really sorry that that's happened. It's always when we lose people in our life, and it's their time to transition. No matter how it happened, it's always hard on us as a human. But one thing I'll tell you, and I'm going to shuffle while I'm talking. One thing I will tell you is they are around us. There is life after here. It's different than our human form, but it still comes in energetically, and they're around us. And they can be around us in ways that they can be with us and be with someone else at the same time. Don't ask me to explain how they do it, but it's energy, okay? Tell you a little story. I had a couple nights back, I literally had a visit from somebody where you're not really deep sleep in that REM, or you're not really awake, but it's kind of in that in-between spot. And I had somebody that showed up, and I had never met this person in life. And he had actually committed suicide before I met him. But I met his brother, and I had kids. Actually, his brother, one of his kids, lived with me for quite a while. And I had never personally met him. But he showed up, and I was like, wow. And he looked good. And this has been probably 9-10 years now since he's been gone. But he came to me to thank me, and he's more balanced now. So I was kind of thrown back by that. Even though I deal with spirit all the time, it was kind of a nice nudge to get from somebody. So I know it's hard, and I lost my spouse a few years ago, and it's not fun, but they're with us. I can't tell you anything more than that, but if you're open to it, you'll get signs and things that mean something to you from that person. All right, let's see what I got for you, Russell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this guy's been coming up a lot lately. Last week, I think it came up for 5 people the same day. This is the card for you today, and it's Scorpio. Okay, it's a Scorpion. All right, so Scorpion talks about energies that we take in, emotions that we take in, and actually this kind of fits for you. And we use that, and we learn from that energy and that emotional state, and we transmute it into positive energy, healing energy for ourselves. It's like the sting of the scorpion came and you lose something, something changes, and we need to realize and understand how to cope or how to deal with it. So that's what you do with the scorpion showing up is they bite you. You get that energy and it makes us stronger. It makes us think outside the box. It makes us kind of open to things that maybe we weren't so open to before. So this for me is not a surprise that this is the card that came up for you, because you're in that process, right? You're in that healing process of learning how to change things up, because your normal day, your normal life that you walk through isn't the same anymore. However, like I said, spirit walks with us, and what we learn makes us stronger. Doesn't make us miss people less, but you don't forget them. And day in and day out, especially with a spouse, they're always on your mind. Mine passed in 2020, and not a day goes by that not in my head, right? Not in the things that I do. And I know that, I feel that, I hear it, I see it by different things that occur. So this is the sting of the Scorpio, and you're beginning to heal from it. And again, it doesn't mean you're letting your loss go. It doesn't mean that you don't feel disconnected because so much change is going on. Just use all those changes and that energy and let it heal and help heal yourself so that it mutates and it makes you stronger. All right. So Russell, I hope that resonates with you. And that is your card, the Scorpion. You know, and I'd be interested to know, because I keep hearing in my head that there's almost like a sign that you're looking for. And what I'm being told is to kind of hold on to that, or even like pick something. Okay, like, oh, well, here you go. We're getting all blurry again. So, yep, they're stepping in from spirit and they're saying, yep, on target. So pay attention. I am not doing that. That's something stepping in. Like I said, the house is always full of spirit when I'm here. Okay, so one of the things that I'm being told to tell you is set up something that's particular. Okay, I had a friend that she used to turn around every time she'd see dimes, right? And it reminded her of her son who had passed. Dragonflies, praying mantis, birds, numbers. It can be all those kind of things, but pick something out specifically that was with the two of you. And like, again, we're getting really, really blurry, at least on my end. I don't know about your end. But this makes sense. This is how they connect. And they want you to open to the possibility of seeing that. Just state what it is that you want to see, or, you know, talk about how you feel, how you want to get a sign. And often they will come in. And like I said, this is like really super blurry right now on my end. I don't know about your end, but so spirit is stepping up. Very interesting. Odd kind of a day. So Russell, I hope that it resonates with you, and I will continue to hold you in prayer. Okay, thanks for stopping in today. Hello, Chronicles of Queen Nutmeg, Pud, and Emily. How are you today? Yeah, I can get you a reading. Hi, Lido. Yeah, I will give you a card as well. Hi, Miss Cindy Pinkham. How are you? Hi, Pads. How are you, Chicago? I hope you're well. Hi, Kimberly Jean. Okay, let's see what I can get for you. Let me see. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you going over so close to that side? Yeah, what? What? Okay, well, we're still got energy here, guys. There's still spirit in front of me in between, so it's going to be a fun day. Maybe I let loose everything when I smudge today. All righty, let's see what I can. One more. All right, so here we go. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, you know, again, okay, just shuffled 72 cards. 72 cards, and this comes up again. Okay, so your card is also spot on with Scorpio. And this is actually somebody stepping forward for you that is a female. And I almost want to say it's dad's side. So it would be the paternal grandmother. Whew. She's actually bringing a huge basket and she's setting it down so that I can tell you what's in it and show you. And there's like bread. It's all fresh, like baked goods and food that you would prepare for a family, right? And it's like a feast. This is what I'm being told, like a feast, a celebration. So I don't know if there's a celebration coming up with you, but she is definitely bringing the energy to you for whatever's coming up. And I do feel that it'll be a big gathering of people. Now, this is also interjecting, okay, like a scorpion, like a sting, but interjecting memories, interjecting things for you to remember and recall about whatever this is that you're going to be doing. And I feel that it's a way to help you get past kind of a frustrating part that you're at right now. Kind of a, I don't want to say stuck, but it feels like you're being stifled. Like I feel kind of like somebody's like trying to hold me back from breathing, from saying things, right? Saying the wrong things. You have to watch how you say things. And this is what she's saying. But she's very happy and it's a joyous occasion, whatever this is that's coming up for you. And it's almost like the basket's still there, but it's all fresh stuff, good stuff. Now, see, I'm clear again, so the message did go through right. Also be prepared. Okay, so, and again, they're showing me the body of the scorpion. So those front claws that are out there, it's like they can use those for different things. Defense, not only their stinger, but their hands. But what I'm seeing is they're being actually used as, they're saying like gaining momentum. So whatever's going on with you, you're actually moving forward. You may not feel like you are, but you are. And this older woman is literally like helping you move forward. They're like spirits like pushing you forward, like you've got this, you can do this, nothing will be a big deal, you've got it. But I do feel that the gathering will be fun. A little bit of happy joy tears sometimes because you'll be remembering things, but this is definitely coming up fairly soon. Okay, so that is your card also, is the Scorpion. I swear. I mean, you guys can hear me shuffling these, and this is how thick that deck is. So there's 72 cards in there. So, I mean, it is crazy. Okay, let's see, Lito. I don't know what I got for you today. Let's see. Hopefully, it's something other than a scorpion, right? Woo, okay, let me cut this here, and here. Okay, so we're doing a little different this time. You okay back there, Phoenix? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You okay? I hear you talking. Woo! And look what you got. That's what it feels like here today. It's the polar bear today for you. Okay. I love bears, obviously. And actually, grizzlies and polar bears are the ones I walk with typically. Okay, so. Okay, this is kind of a. Time to nurture. Polar bears are very active right now because they're trying to, especially like even in Alaska, I've got my son-in-law's brother lives in Alaska with his wife, and they own a bakery. And right now they've got long days of sunlight. And but for you, it's like, even though there's things that you need to have move forward, that you're working on, you have to kind of take it a little bit easier and slow it down a little bit. And the reason, it's like, okay, hang on a minute. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Yep. Okay, so there's like, you're at this point where you need to slow down and scale back a little bit because it's not only about you. It's almost like taking care of a few others that are around you. And these aren't necessarily family or friends. I kind of feel like this is a little more work related, but it's like you're buzzing through stuff and they're dragging. They're dragging their heels, okay? So, have you ever seen, I'm sure you have you ever seen videos of the polar bears and the baby polar bears? The cubs are so cute. They get out on a stretch of ice and they just slide. And they do it for fun, or they scoot on the ice, right? But they're all stretched out. This is how whatever's going on right now, and I do feel this is work related, you have to move forward. I don't want to say cautiously, but be aware. And like I said, you're ready to buzz through it, but don't just buzz through it. Go through it a little bit slower. And again, it's almost like these couple other people that are around you. It's kind of like I said, they're dragging their heels about something, but you don't need to show them up, is what I'm hearing. Let them do their own speed, because okay, and what they just said is like, give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves, right? That's a really old statement, and I used to hear it when I was in the corporate world. Yeah, I'm not picking up anybody's trash. They can pick up their own. Okay, I'm not taking on any more work. They can do their own, right? You can help, but you need to do you. Then they need to explain if they're not on the same page when you get to a certain spot. And I'm really hearing this really loud. It's almost like a chill factor. Like, you ever walk in a room or walk into a restaurant or a party or something, and everybody just stops and they all kind of look at you? And the room temp, they always say, like, the room just got cold, right? This is what I feel. And I feel like it's like everything you do is good. You're on the job. You're on target with whatever this is going on. But again, there's people that are kind of trying to keep you back. Just take it a little slower and things will finally level out, because you intimidate. That's exactly what they said. And I just saw this big polar bear and he just shoved his face in my face. And it's like, yeah, we intimidate. I do. I intimidate. And sometimes I look and I'm laughing like, you what? And my daughter's the same way. Someone recently told her something, like they were scared of her when they met her and thought she was a real witch. And, but then once they got to know her, they were like, you're nothing like that. This is what's coming across. Your energy and how you carry yourself is bold, strong, and you're in your power. And it's like, go away. And you need to kind of tone that back a little bit and just move forward a little slower. And like I said, they'll fall in the hole, or they'll figure it out, or they won't do their job, but it won't be you that's targeted. It'll be them that has to pick up the pieces of their own mess. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. All right, so that's your card today, Leo, and it is the polar bear. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, let me know. Okay, so, well, okay, Chicago. Well, you can come clean my house. I got company coming in a couple days. Yeah, you can do that. Hi, Kimberly Jean. I hope you're well. Oh, yeah, and by the way, and I'm going to actually, hang on, I'm going to actually run this right now. Okay, so I'm going to run this a little bit on the bottom. And the reason is Holly Jenkins, who I'm on tomorrow with, who we do the Wednesday show for Spiritually Paranormal, has been bugging me and bugging me and bugging me and bugging me. And I finally did it. I don't really know if I should have, but I am now on TikTok. So I'm in the process, because I've never been on it, of trying to get followers over there. So the first goal is 100 people. So if you find me over on Facebook, just look up Bear Medicine Walker, and it's the same thing over on TikTok. I couldn't put it, wouldn't be able to, I can put it later in the comments section for you guys. But if you go over there, and once I get to 100, everybody that follows me will go into a fishbowl, and I'll pull a name out once I get to 100 of somebody that was there, and you'll get a free reading from me, a personal reading from me. So help me grow that over on TikTok. Can't believe I'm on TikTok, but oh yeah, okay. All right. Now, who did I just say? See, I'm so busy with everything else, right? Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, the people down below us were actually got the tornado go through. We just had, like you saw the pictures of the sky was black, and you could actually see funnel clouds in some of those pictures I posted starting to form. I was just glad we missed it this year. All right. All right. Oh, okay. So now you. Oh, okay. Okay, here. Phoenix, you want to come up and say hi to everybody? Okay, just for you, Chicago. Just for you. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Look at he lost all his gray chest feathers and they're all coming in pink. Can you say hi? No? Say hi, Chicago. Ooh, looking in there. Okay. There you go, Chicago. Give something to the kids for your cats, your fur babies to see. All right, ta-da. Okay, so there's a Facebook user who has just written ta-da, right? Ta-da. See that blank little face there? I need to know who that is. So either you allow StreamYard to accept who you are, and that's just so we know who you are, or put your name in in a comment. I'm sorry, my brain was going off there. Hang on a minute, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you know, it's yeah, well, and that was not good. Hang on, guys. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Hang on. The veil, if you know, that's how people choose to call it or whatever. Yeah, the veil is thinning. The between worlds, the parallel worlds, is definitely changing. And like Holly and I were saying, a lot of people, and not only people that have the gifts, if you want to call them that or abilities or whatever you want to call it, that we do, it's like ramping up. But people who've never really used it are actually feeling and seeing intuition. Okay, well, that was interesting because I just got another boom in the house. So yeah, they're like getting more energy from spirit lands to connect with us more. So that's just an awesome thing. Oh, just leave it there, sign for it. Thanks. Can't get there. Can't get there. Thank you. That's just, you can just leave it there. I'll get it in a minute. Thanks, Ray. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you too. I love my postman. I love my postman. He's so good. Yeah, you always do. He's such a good guy. He even checks on me if I haven't picked up mail in a while. He'll actually come up and make sure I'm okay. So that's cool. Yeah, I talk to a lot of people. I do. All right. So yeah. You know, you'll be surprised. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Aw. That's good. Well, you know, sometimes that's what you need to feel. You know, sometimes you need to just make that connection and trust it, you know. So, yeah, it's a lot sometimes, though. Malik, hi, how are you? Woo! How are you? I hope you're well. Yeah, let's see what I can get for you today. Okay. All right. Okay, back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. This card comes up a lot too. Your card today is the elk. Okay, so the elk comes in, and they're a community animal. They travel in big herds, and the alpha elk, male and female, kind of rule the roost, but they protect each other. And I don't want to call it a pack, but the herd actually work together to make sure that the young ones and the older elk are taken care of. They have a great sense of community. Okay, and what I'm being shown is, okay, they're running the entire herd to cross the river. Okay, and There's one person on the other side, one on this side. Okay, so whatever's going on with you right now, it's like it's not going to be simple, but you have everything you need to be able to cross this hurdle, get past this obstacle. You've got a lot of people on your side that are kind of rooting you on. Also from the spirit world, they're kind of watching you, but this is kind of a big deal for you, whatever this is, because it's almost like, okay, yep. Okay, so they're like showing me young elk, right? They're all big, but the babies are a little bit smaller. And I'm seeing them like be hesitant to go across the river, even though there is like, ooh, okay, yep. Okay, so there's like the herd is crossing, and there's ones that are larger and stronger that are making sure the other ones get across safely. Okay, so whatever this endeavor is what they're using for you, it's going to take some work, but you'll have the support you need to get through it or to the other side of it or to the end of it. But they're literally saying, just step into the river, just step into whatever this is and just start. Because once you start, that momentum of starting will push you through the rest of it. And I do feel a lot of spirit, family, and friends around you at this time. And it's like I said, I feel like it's almost been difficult to the point where you just weren't looking forward to having to do this, yet it is something you need to do. But I guess the big point is you're not by yourself. And you'll be surprised, actually, when you do take that step, even people here in the human, in the physical sense, will also be around to rally and help you cross whatever this is. But trust in the fact that you're loved and you're supported both on this side and the other side. So Malik, I hope that makes sense to you. And whoops, yep, that's your card, the elk. Okay, thanks. I hope it resonates for you. Okay, so Debbie, how are you, Debbie? Okay. Okay. All right. So let us see what I got for Debbie. What are you doing back there? You behaving? Or are you taking a nap? Phoenix, are you taking a nap? Huh? You being a good boy? Are you taking a nap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, I gotta laugh because God, only me, right, has the mailman come in when I'm doing a stream. Happens every time. All right, so your card is the hummingbird. I have yet to see the hummingbirds here this year. I think the weather has been too unpredictable and too cold. Okay, so hummingbird for you. Okay, so it is time to get the benefits, to bring in, harvest the things that you've done. Okay, so you see how the hummingbirds, they go in and they get the nectar off of the plants and they're collecting. And this is what I'm being shown for you. Work that you've done and things that you want to manifest or things that you wanted to have happen are all sitting in front of you. They've all matured. They have moved up so that you can rake in the benefits, right? So this is about your time, getting that sweet nectar, right? Yeah, reaping in the rewards, okay? And I see quite a bit of them. Some of it you're going to be surprised by, and some of it they want you to slow it to a roll so that you can simply enjoy what's there. Okay, because sometimes, like the hummingbird, which is very, very fast, they like consume all this energy during the day, and then when the sun goes down, they go to a resting place. And I've told you guys this before, they go to a rest place where if you'd pick them up, you would almost think that they were dead, but they're not. They slow their whole body system down so low that their heart slows down, and this builds up all that tremendous energy that they use for the next day. So what they're saying is, and they're yelling right now, I'm getting yelled at, slow your roll, Debbie, slow your roll. So in other words, while you're enjoying this, really take the time to enjoy what you've accomplished, the things and the place that you are right now in the world, how you got there, because you should celebrate that. It should be joyous, but slow it down a little bit so you can kind of savor it. Okay, like the hummingbird, they get that nectar. So just like that for you, just slow it and appreciate the things that you finally have gotten to that end point, and you're like happy about it and you're joyous about it. Enjoy that. Okay, so whatever it is sounds good to me. And there you go. That's your card today, Deb, and it is the hummingbird. Okay, Spirit's been telling. Good. I don't remember what I told you, but good. All right. Yeah, somebody asked, okay, whoever this is, I love you dearly. I'm sure you're in group or you're on my pages. Put your name in, type it in so I know who it is, and I will read for you. Just put it in. I won't go away till I read for you, but I need to see. Okay, because I don't know who I'm reading for. All right. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Ooh. I would, you know what, Cindy? That's kind of mean. I would like pizza. I would actually, though, I'll Chicago, you know, they have their deep dish pizza, but so does Detroit. So I grew up with Detroit, Chicago. So yeah. Woo. All right. Hi, Stephen Smith. How are you? Okay, I'm going down. Yeah, he's pink. I actually saw pictures when I first got him. His whole chest was gray, and it's now all pink and it's beautiful snow white, and they are full feathers. All right, let's see. Hello. Hang on. Very welcome. Very welcome. All right. All right, going down. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Oh, I'm good, Chloe. It was a couple years ago, and let me tell you, they're here bossing me around all the time anyway. Thanks, Russell. I'm sure the kids will put that on the board. Thank you for that. Okay, you're welcome. Margaret. Of course I can. Yeah, I can do a read for you. Not a problem. You want him to pull the card? Mango's over here pouting because he wants my cards. Okay, let's shuffle these bad boys up. Let's see what I get for you today, pads. Ooh, they want me to cut them again. Okay, so let's see about that. Oh, now we're getting less clouds, maybe? It's getting a little brighter out here. Still cold. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so you have got the winged ones today. Okay, this was actually an eagle that was in front of my house that I did a silk screen of, and it moves because the winged ones are the ones that can fly closest to Creator, to get our messages, our prayers, our wants, our needs to them. They also represent the divine energies, which some people call angels. You know, they're just all kinds of different names. But the winged ones are around you right now. I also feel, maybe this is what today is going to be, is healing. I feel like they've got you. This is what they're telling me to tell you. They've got you. They know whatever this is, it's difficult and it's not easy to walk through every day. And it's kind of mind over matter where you have to put yourself to be able to get through that day with whatever this is. But they're telling me they've got you. And they're literally showing me, and as I'm doing this, I can feel my hands just pull that energy and they're tingling, right? And they're packing white energy all around you. And it's to help you get through those days, to help you get through whatever this issue is for you. But they're telling me to tell you, don't think we don't know. Don't think we're not there, because we are. We're assisting you. We're wrapping you in that healing light. They're also saying to you, you have to allow yourself a little more balance, right? Okay, yep. You have to allow yourself to be able to balance and not try to get everything done in 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute. Okay, some things can't, and I know that from personal perspective. I used to like do so much more in my day, and now I have a few things that I can do each day. It's getting better as I'm moving along, but my body's also a barometer when the weather comes in. So when all these shifts come, I can't always move real well. And this is kind of what they're showing me. So just be kinder to yourself. And it's okay if you don't get everything done you used to in a day. It's okay if it takes you twice as long to do something that normally would take you maybe 10, 15 minutes, right? It's okay. But they know what's going on, and they've got you surrounded in this white light. So that's your card for today, and I hope that resonates for you. And it's the winged ones. All right, Chicago. Hope it's... yeah. I'm glad you love that deck. Yeah, I've had a few people ask me too, and I think I do anyway. It's up on my website at bearmedicinewalker.com. I do have decks available. Actually, this deck. Okay. Okay, hang on, I'm reading something. I'm going to be wearing around with pale colors while I'm still having those dreams. Well, what I would probably suggest for you is before you go to bed, ask them to give you a better explanation of why you're seeing this, and they'll help you to understand it. It's kind of like every day, like, it's like a directions, right? You get a piece of equipment. Like recently, I upped my internet to a gig, right? But I was having issues with technical issues, right? So you go to the directions, right? So this is kind of what you do before you go to bed, or before you meditate, or however it is when you see this or you have that dream, you kind of put the intent, like, okay, I'm going to bed, and whoever's bringing me this dream, can you be a little more informative? Can you tell me a little more about what it means to me or what it's telling me? And 9 times out of 10, you will get those answers, but you have to be open to them. Okay. I hope that helps you a little bit, Margaret. I have been having some really super weird things going on. Hi, Natalie. How are you today? Yeah, I can get you a card today. Absolutely. All right. Hi, Kimberly. You're very welcome, Kimberly Jean. Hi, Helen. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Let's see what I got for you. All right. Oh, well, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That was interesting. 5, 6, and 7. Well, there you go. It's going to be and there's the princess. The diva princess just came in. My moo-moo. She's 18 years old. All right, guys. Natalie, your card is also the elk. We always get that same thing where they get that flow going, right? So the elk for you, though, is about hearing your voice, because I'm seeing the elk come out and it's bellowing. So what it's telling me is you need to make your voice heard in more of a way than you know what? Hey, he's going to bite you. Look at, he don't want you there. Are you crazy? Crazy. Yeah, you're just lucky I saw that. Sorry about that, Natalie. Today's one of those days. Okay, so I keep hearing you have to speak out louder. You have to step up, because what I'm seeing is like there's a crowd of people in front of you, which not literally, but there's people in front of you, and you go to the back and they're not hearing your voice from the back. So you, in order to get your point across, or in order to lead by example, is basically what they just said. You need to step forward into your power so that people can see and hear your messages. And I don't mean, you know, like you're going to become a prophet for something or anything like that. It's just about you being heard, you as a person being heard, and you're worthy to be heard. And they want you to step into it. And I still feel hesitance, right? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring attention on myself. My daughter does this all the time. She knows what she's doing. She's got good input, but she doesn't always like being the center of attention. And this is where you kind of have to cross that bridge, right? You have to cross that bridge, and your input will actually help with situations. And they're saying plural. So I'm being told, like, it's almost like in all your areas of your life, step up. You're knowledgeable. People will respect that. You need to be heard too. Why are you doing just what others put in front of you rather than trying to influence and put it a little bit differently so that, what are you doing so that you can, you know, you're following them, but you need to be out there as an example. You need to be out there so you can be heard, and you have to do it. You have to get over it. You have to do it, because this is kind of where you're at right now on your life walk, on your path. You have to be able to challenge things. Oh, look, and that just came up. Somebody's standing in front of me, so that's telling me too that spirit's in front, and it's in between us and the screen. So they're behind you and they want you to do this, and they're pushing. And I actually, oh, okay. Yep. It's a male, and it's an older male. I won't say father, but it's kind of like, would be more like a grandfather age, but like it could be an uncle. I'm leaning more to an uncle or somebody that was close to you, that would be referred to like as an uncle would. That's how close they were to you. And they're there and they're like, yes, she doesn't take credit for what she does, and she does a lot of good. It's a lot of positive things that she's putting out, but she needs to know that we're here helping her if she needs it. She just has to step into it. So Natalie, that's for you, and that's from the other side. And this man is a very strong personality. Very strong, like leaning into what he's saying, and he wants to make sure you hear what's being said, because they recognize you, but they want you to do more. They want you to do more for self. They're pushing you forward so you can get your messages through, your ways of doing things through. So stand up for that. And like, he's like really bossy. Just going to say he's strong energy and really bossy, whoever this is. So anyway, that's your card, and it is the elk, and I hope that resonates for you. And again, see, it is gone, so it is clear. All righty. Hey, good. Oh, okay, well, that's good. I always like when that happens. All right, Helen Robin Watts, how are you? Let's see what I can get for you. Keep an eye on him, guys. If you see him doing something dumb, let me know. You know, he's a toddler. So African Greys have a mentality of a 5 or 6 year old child. So let me tell you, it is a ride all day. Now he's like getting used to going in every room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and he is a lot. It's like watching a baby. He gets into everything, don't you? You get into everything. Okay, guess what, Helen? You also got the hummingbird today. Like, what do you know? It's like sometimes it's like 2 to 4 cards that keep popping up for everybody. Okay, so the hummingbird. Let me show you that again. All right, the hummingbird. Okay, the hummingbird for you? What's it gonna mean for you? For you. Okay, I'm almost feeling like yeah, it's like lethargic or I don't want to say overwhelmed, but like not sleeping well. Excuse me, not sleeping well, not getting enough rest, not enough downtime, right? So, and not enough downtime for you. It's like going constantly, right? And I'm also feeling spirit that's coming in. I'm having like I feel like I'm having a breathing issue. And I also feel this is a male. So whoever's around you in spirit would have been a male that passed like lung or throat and lung problems. Like they're there around you all the time. And I want to also say that this is more of a fatherly energy that's coming through. Yeah, no, step back from that. Okay, so it's like you have your own manual of the way to do things and you just buzz through them like crazy. You buzz through them so quickly that a lot of people aren't catching up or aren't, oh, how is he putting it? They're like not able to keep up with you. And I'm being told that you're a lot like your grandmother. Like, okay, he's just saying your grandmother was a spitfire. So meaning that she knew how to do and kick butts and take names and numbers and get through anything she needed. She could organize. This is what I'm seeing for you. And they were like rapidly moving through this stuff. And I'm getting the fact that you're being supported from spirit. And you just need to, once you get through with your day, I don't know how you do it because they're moving me through your day so quick that it's like, you're the super soccer mom, right? You're the super mom that loads all the kids up and you can get that done and you take care of the house and you have a job and, got to take this one here. Got to go grocery shop here. This is what I'm seeing. And they're telling me to tell you just slow it down a little bit because even though it's impressive, and let me tell you what I'm watching is really impressive. I used to be that way, so I get it. It doesn't matter because the older you get, and it's funny because now I hear that. You know how they always say, oh, when you're older, your parents' age, you'll appreciate things that they did or what they said. Well, let me tell you, I'm getting there. And yeah, I get it. But I always trusted my parents and listened to them. But this is like, they're like showing like Superwoman, right? Or Supergirl with the big S on your chest. Living a life of a mom or a caretaker or a regular human being on this side, and then on this side you're like doing superpower stuff, right? Because you're whipping through it all. So it's that kind of energy. And when I say mom, that's the kind of energy because you take care of everybody around you. So just know that stuff will still get down if you slow it back a little bit. And I guess the thing is you have to, like the hummingbird on this card, right? They're enjoying the flowers. Okay. So take time enough to enjoy your accomplishments along the way and to actually enjoy life. Because if you move too rapidly, you never know where we're going to get on the scale, what things are going to happen to us. I tell my children this all the time. I tell my kids, if you can afford it, if you've got the time and you want to do something, do it now. Okay. I'm 62 and I did a lot, but I didn't do everything I wanted to do. And now there's some things that I'm not going to be able to do because of my physicalities that are going on. So that's what they're telling you today, Helen. And I hope that makes sense. And I mean, like, I'm so proud of you. You've got your cape on, man, and the big S. But while you're doing that, make sure that you enjoy the journey. Okay. So that is your card today, Helen. And it's the hummingbird. I love that. And I really love when I meet young people and they have that mom energy going, even if they're not married or don't have kids or anything, but it's that caring instinct, that caring energy that's there. And that just kind of makes me so proud of youngsters when I see them. Youngsters, well, people in their 30s and 20s. All righty, so let's see what I got. Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit. You're welcome, Kimberly. Tammy, hi, how are you? Kathy Littlewood, how are you? Well, hello from Florida. I hope you're well down in Florida. Oh, look, we're having game playing behind me again. Hi, Jennifer, how are you? Thank you, Chicago. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'll keep you apprised, everybody, of what numbers we're getting. We're shooting for 100 right now, and then we'll keep climbing up. So you'll be in the draw for a personal read for me. All right. Yeah, right. I get 4 seasons in one day. Actually, Chicago, that is God's honest truth. When I was in my 30s and I used to hunt, and now, mind you, I don't anymore, but I hunted deer, and our family used that meat. I actually also used the leather. So, I mean, everything was supported. So, and it's an ecosystem thing. But I can remember going out in November 15th, which is opening day here in Michigan, went out to my blind, which was covered with leaves. I'm laying down all covered with leaves, and we literally went through from a 80-degree day to 71 and rain. Kept going because opening day you stay out all day. Then it went down to sleet, and before I got out of the woods, we had 4 inches of snow on the ground. That was in November. So it's impressive when you're here in Michigan. You never know what you're going to get, right? All right. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Yeah, I can get you a card. Absolutely, I can. Hang on one second. That's awesome, Kathy Littlewood. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always anytime that you're walking on this stuff, it's always, you know what? You're going to get spanking. Go on. You're going to get a spanking. Yeah, you are. It's always fun when we learn more, right? And the more you practice it, okay, well, I just did that again. Hang on, guys. The more you practice it, the better you become at it. It's kind of like learning to ride a bike. It takes you a while, but once you do and you open that up, it's, you're open to many more things, right? I just spilled the cards, so hang on, guys. And you learn and you open and you trust, and you'll get to know those feelings and that intuition that goes on. We all have intuition, whether you think you do or not. It could be something like, oh, the phone's going to ring. Or, what I love is if I order something, I don't even go out to the box until I'm told, okay, go out to the box, it's here. I get not a lot. I get all my crystals through Carrie Greenaway, who's over in the UK, over near Liverpool area. And I get them from her, and it takes about a week and a half to 2 weeks. But I always know when they're in the box because they're screaming. So you can listen and just kind of pick stuff up like that. And the more you use it, the stronger it'll become. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, Miss Jillian, you have the elemental of fire today. So what do you need to get rid of? What I'm seeing is it's time to burn the cobwebs out. And of course, I don't mean literally. No burning, no real fire. But what I'm seeing is cobwebs. And I'm seeing you kind of come through and like how they kind of sometimes they get in a corner. Sometimes oh yeah, well, here they come again. Spirit is definitely here today. Okay, so it's like you look up at your ceiling, or like if you're sitting on the couch, you're sitting in a chair, and all of a sudden you look up top and you go, oh wow, where'd that come from? And you'll see like these big cobwebs, right? This is what they want to go through and clean. Right now, you need to get rid of the old, burn all that out so that new growth will come in, new opportunities will come in. But you have to do it. And they're saying it's not going to be that easy, because you'll get into that place where you're like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And you got to keep telling yourself, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do it, and I'm going to do it. So they're basically telling you to move forward with it, clean that stuff out so you've got more opportunity coming in, more positives that are coming in. Okay, so that is your card today, ma'am. And it is fire, the elemental of fire. And sometimes it's a tough one to work with, because we have old habits. I hope that resonated for you a little bit too. It's like we all have things that we don't like to get rid of, or things that have happened in our past that we just kind of dwell and we dwell and we dwell. And that doesn't really help us in the now, the here and now, right? So sometimes we just have to let that go. And it doesn't mean we're being mean by letting people go or setting them on the outside of our boundaries, or, they're just not interacting with us right now. It's not the right energy. So you have to go in and clean that all out so that new people, new things, come up. But it's hard sometimes. There's days, like when I broke my leg back in February, there were days I was just like, why am I back at this spot again? Why I'm in a place of physical healing again? Why do I have to go through? And you can have that pity party for one, right? Because we all do it. I did it. I do it. But then we have to tell ourselves, you know what? Nothing's going to change unless I make it change, unless I make a change. So that's what we all have to face every day. And we're all susceptible to it. It doesn't mean that we'll never do it. Doesn't mean we'll always do it. But you're allowed a little pity party. But then you need to go in and clean stuff out so that you're balanced again. Makes sense. Makes sense. I hope that resonated with you, Jillian. Yeah. That's awesome, Kathy. Yeah, it's... I think a lot more people are opening up, and actually, like I said, Holly Jenkins and I were talking about this before I came on, and there's a lot more people that are aware. There's a lot more people stepping up and say, you know what, I've kind of hidden this, and I'm going to come out of that closet right now. And I'm going to tell you, I see things, or I hear things, or I dream about things. And you know what? It is real, and it's okay. It is. It's okay. They're not going to stick you in a padded room. It's 2023. When I was growing up in the 70s and 80s, if you talked about that stuff, you lost friends, you lost family walk away from you. They were scared of you. People would look at you cross-eyed. They'd say, oh, he or she needs to go to see a doctor because, they're off their nut. And it's like, it's a different time and age. And I think it's a good time for people to realize that we all have gifts. Ooh. Hi, Hush, Robin Watts. How are you? All righty. Let me see, Kathy, what I can get for you. Hang on one second. Oh, that's that's interesting, Cindy. You have for every weather, so you have to pack an outfit for every weather? Possibility? That's cool. All right, Kathy, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. This is a power card. Okay, this totem is a power animal. You've got the tiger. Okay, so the tiger is... Okay, so the tiger for you is like taking that deep breath, right? You stand in the middle when you've got things that are going on and you need to kind of step into it more. They want you to kind of clear your field, clear the things that are around you and sit in that energy, that power that's you. And they want you to take that deep breath in from your solar plexus, right? Like, okay, and then you You breathe that out, and you've got this. Whatever's going on, you've got this. Tiger is actually walking with you as a totem. It might not be your lifelong totem, but they do come in and out during different situations to teach us all. And this is something that I've told people. This is why I created this deck. Spirit told me to create this deck. It was created back in 2012, I think. And then it's altered a few times each year. I was started out with 50 cards. Now I'm up to 72 cards in a deck, like a traditional tarot deck would have 72 cards. Okay, so but totems, animals I've always worked with since I was a child, and totems teach you things. And this is what I tell people. I actually had somebody come on and challenge me about it on one of my posts a couple months back. And I'm like, I know animals. I hear them. I watch what they teach us. I look at how they move through their lives. Okay. And tigers, right? Prowess. They've got a prowess. They've got power that they stand in so everybody can see it. It can be graceful. It can be aggressive when needed. It can be protective when it needs. But you look at the entire picture of the creature and what it's trying to teach you at this moment. So what I'm being told for you is look into the tiger and see how it fits into your life, because what it's showing me is there's areas of your life right now that you could use what the tiger will teach you. Okay, embrace that and utilize that, and as you do, you grow spiritually, you grow emotionally. It's just a great kind of thing to have in your toolbox. I call it the toolbox, the proverbial toolbox. It's things and how we can do things differently, or how we should do things, or traits, or they teach us how to handle certain issues. So that's what I'm being told. Kind of do a little bit more research in it. You can go over to my page on bearmedicinewalker.com. I have the We Are All Related deck. There's a tab there, and you can go through all the animals there that are in my deck, and they give you a general meaning of what each animal represents. And this is what I'm being told, because you're kind of on that journey of kind of trying to fit that niche, or figure out where to use this or where to use that, or how do I go about this or that. And that's your card, is the tiger. So the tiger is walking with you, and I hope that resonates. And again, like I said, anybody, any of you guys, you can go over on my website, bearmedicinewalker.com, look for the We Are All Related tab, and the animals that are in my deck are all there in their general meanings. And while I'm doing this today, I wanted to mention that, before I forgot, Sean and Bex are going to be having some new stuff in the shop on the Ghost Dimension page that they have, the .com, .co.uk, I think it is, ghostdimension.co.uk. I think that's what it is. Anyway, they're going to be putting new items. I think they got a new shirt that's going to be coming out. I'm actually wearing one of their shirts. Ghost Dimension. They also have their new book that's going to be out here pretty soon. Sean and Bex told me yesterday, I think it was, that they're just working on the cover art right now, and then it'll be available as well. So got to give them their kudos, right? Okay, so here I am. I'm shuffling. Avoid. Let us see where we go. Okay. Down, 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 down. Whoops. Yep, Debbie, I gave you a card. Chicago. Hi, Deja. How are you? Yeah, Deja's here. Deja's in the house. Deja's in the house. Oh, Sarah, you are being admitted into hospital is not good. I'm just seeing that at 3:41. You put that up. I will hold you in prayer, and all you guys, if you can put her into prayer and healing thoughts, I know she would appreciate it. Hopefully, she'll get through whatever this is. Okay, so Deja, let's see what I can get for you today. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I gotta get more of this. I'm almost out. I got only one braid of it left. All right, here you go. Your card today is Sacred Sweetgrass. Okay, so this, if none of you have ever had this, this is a Native American grass that you cannot pick. It's protected, and actually you have to have a tribal card that says that you can harvest it. You can buy it. Various places have it, and they're braids. I should have brought one. Tomorrow I'll make sure I've got one so I can show you guys. And they smell amazing. They're they call it sweetgrass because that's what it smells like. It's just a really, like, you go out and you mow your front grass or your house, the grass outside, you mow it. It's kind of that fresh smell of fresh cut grass, but with a sweetness to it. So this is all about blessings that are in your life. I'm literally seeing like them braiding stuff around, like it's coming from you. So it's from you going outwards. And it's almost like what they're showing me, and they keep braiding this outwardly. So it's almost like you're making this connection that's a new connection for you. It doesn't matter if it's person, place, situation, doesn't make a difference, but it's like it's new and you're kind of allowing yourself to go out there. But what it's being shown is, because it's the sweetgrass, whatever this is of your intention that you want to have done or want to make happen or want to connect with, you've got the support of the spirit realm. You've got the support of the energies, the spiritual energies, the divine, the sacred, family, friends that have transitioned to the spirit lines. They're all supporting this, and it's like a growth period for you. So they're giving this to you as a blessing. So whatever this is, it's kind of like, okay, please no one take offense. It's like they're making the sign of the cross over you. They're showing you the sweetgrass, which is sacred, and it's used for ceremony and rituals, but it's all positive stuff. And it's like somebody coming up and anointing you, or hugging you or clapping you on the back for good job. This is awesome what you're doing. We are so proud of you. That's what's coming through right now. And this is kind of like coming from you, but it's kind of going out into your world around you. So you're making these connections, and I feel like it's been a change, almost like a change of heart, because they keep coming from your center. They keep showing me the heart, like this is coming out from that. So it's almost like a change is occurring within you right now, and they're just saying keep going, because the rewards will be amazing once you get there. And then once you get there, you'll go beyond that. So this is a new section of your path that you're on, and it's very blessed. Okay, so Deja, I hope that resonates for you and you can understand it. And that is Sacred Sweetgrass. Oh my gosh, I gotta get more of that. I have to. I am sorry, so sorry, lady. I will definitely put you in put you into our prayers. Okay, what's this? Oh, oh man, that's a lot of steps. You know, everybody's got those, like, well, I don't even remember what they're called anymore. They put them on their wrist and they tell them how many steps or how much exercise or what your blood pressure is. My kids got one. I know people that have them, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot. It's bad enough we all get up now, and people, not me, but a lot of people get up and they're looking at their phone. First thing they do, they wake up is check the news, check their social media. Check. It's like, man, we forgot how to interact with people. We just have not gotten there. Oh, Virgil, really? You're in Michigan? That's awesome. What part of Michigan are you in? I'm in East Tawas, so I'm up a ways. Well, good. I'm glad you followed me on TikTok. TikTok. That's what I keep saying, TikTok, because I keep thinking of the paranormal, the TikTok video, right? That's like locked in my head. TikTok. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. All right, guys. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? Hi, Lorraine. Oh, yeah. It is. Actually, we are. It is absolutely. We don't have to hide it anymore. Okay, Lorraine, I can give you one. Let me. Yeah, there are. Cindy, I don't know if you got this deck. I switched some of the cards out in the deck I use here, but I will have you all know that my angel deck is coming out really soon. I've only got a little bit more because I'm writing a companion book for it. I'm also in the process of finishing up the companion book for this deck. So we're getting there. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on. You'll just have to follow me on wherever, Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok. And here when I stream YouTube or my website, you can always sign up for that. And I send out my blog posts go to whoever signs up on my website at bearmedicinewalker.com. So yeah, there's a lot of new cool things coming out. Okay, Lorraine, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see, here we go again. 72 cards, and you also get the Scorpion today. What is going on in the world today? It's chaotic. There's a lot of this one though I see for you is more about sorry guys. More about protection than anything. This is actually the Scorpion isn't looking at you. The Scorpion is like walking sideways around you. So it's like outwardly protecting you. So also Scorpion brings in that energy of fire. So there's some things that are going on, not bad. You're not going to get in trouble. There's nothing, but there's certain circumstances and people that are around you that they're trying to make back off because it's like their energy or what they've got currently going on with them right now or the situation that's going on right now. You don't need to get involved in it because it's drama. It's diva drama. And I don't mean girl or guy. It can be either, right? It can be work drama or family drama. Don't let it get drawn into you. This is really strong right now that the Scorpion is walking around and it's pivoting as they're showing me. It's pivoting. So things are like trying to get you involved. Don't get involved. Not your thing. You don't have to get involved in the drama. Ruth and I were talking about this the other day, and it's like drama, drama, drama. I don't adhere to drama. I used to get sucked into it all the time in my 20s and my early 30s. And I'm at a point now, I'm not getting sucked into drama. If people are going to be dramatic and do crazy, dumb things, then they have to learn on their own. I'm not there to fix them, and you aren't either. And that's what I'm being told. You're not there to fix everything. So just remember that. And that Scorpion is right around, but it's facing outward, which means whatever's going on is going to be coming in, trying to draw you out of your comfort zone or draw you into their drama. Okay, so that is your card today, Lorraine. And I hope it resonates for you. Okay? All right. All right, guys. Holy crow. Wow. Hi, Pascal. How are you? Thank you for that, Cindy. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been on almost an hour and a half, guys, and I will be back tomorrow, of course. And we'll be here with Holly Jenkins and myself, and we're going to be talking about crystals and stones and how to use them and grids and how to charge them and how to cleanse them and all that good stuff. And remember, like me over on TikTok, and you can enter yourself to win a possible reading with me, a personal reading. All right, guys? All right, so until tomorrow, I'll see you. Phoenix, Mango, Pip, the Keats, Mulan, and a bear. I'll say have a great day, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Cool, wasn't it? Bye, bear, my bear.
Bye, Mama Bear.
See you later, bear, my bear, my bear. Bye.